All right, let's talk about it. Petropavlovsk is coming into World of Warships Legends, and I think there's a reason why, and we'll talk about a reason a little bit down the road. But for those who don't know Petropavlovsk, all of us who know only know because of this clip from Flambass.
We're dead. Don't get me wrong here. We got no chance.
Now, watch this. 6 shells, 5 sits. Look at his face. He's starting to realize there's hope. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's freaking out right now because he knows. All he has to say is this.
I got nothing.
Now, for all the Legends guys out there, Flambass here. He used to be a PC, CC. They had this open PTS, unlike our super test program. This is the very first time he is playing this ship. Very, very first time. Now he's confused because he's taking a shot at this basically would be our Tier 7 Vladivostok,
Okay, sure,
but on steroids. And he's confused. He's overpinning. Why am I overpinning? What is going on? I'm overpinning something I shouldn't be overpinning.
You gonna overpin that?
Look at that accuracy. His face says it all. I mean, this is like my favorite Flambass clip ever. This game.
I can't do that with a battleship. I cannot do that with a battleship. I shit
Well,
you
that
not.
makes 2 of us, Flambass.
I would ricochet, shatter, overpen, regular pen.
Look at his regular pen. Like that's the last one. That's one you should get. It's the last one on his mind. But then, like, he shoots the heavily armored battleship and the super lightly armored small ints,
Yes, please,
and he wrecks
more.
it. Right? So
More
Petro is this
This is my
really
first
unique
guess, dude.
in between.
Oh
Here
shit! No.
pops up. Here's a great
no,
one.
No, 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 no.
Venezia, something
check
that's
my
been
mind, check my
asked
mind.
for by a lot of people
Change my
since the
mind.
beginning
shit.
of the Bureau projects, since the beginning of Legendary Tier, and we don't have it, sadly.
Oh, you're gonna give me broadside?
Look at his face!
Oh!
Oh, God.
God, have mercy!
His reaction is what sells it for me.
What did you do, Wargaming? What is this?
Okay, now that you're caught up, let's talk about it a little bit here because there's some things going on. Petropavlovsk, when it came into PC, was, like, by and large, one of the best ships that's ever come into the game. Okay, Legends players, think about that early on Alaska, right? Think about early on Alaska. Accurate, lots of pin. Now just make it better. Make it more like Stalingrad. Have more rail guns. Extremely accurate. Basically, the ship could punish. It could do what a ship is supposed to do in the game, right? It's punish other players for making mistakes. Now, this is my outlook. Petropavlovsk is gonna be unbelievably disappointing, and I'm calling it now. If it is good, it gets nerfed. Give it 2 or 3 months down the road from release, it'll get nerfed. And the reason I say that is I'm seeing a very common trend in World of Warships where they don't want things to be overly accurate. They just don't. They don't want you to get like 3, 4, 5 sits. They don't want that. They don't want you to take a lot of health off another player. Can you still dev strike people? Yes. Absolutely. But I think the trend of the single sit, or like if you're lucky you get 2 sits in the game now, which is, it's shocking, the state of the game. But regardless, that is where we're at, and that's why I think it's going to be really underwhelming. They have it as a tier 10 on PC. Well, that would be our legendary tier. So we all thought that if it ever came to the game, it would be legendary tier, but it's not. It's going to be 1 notch above Riga. It's going to be a tier 8. So that right there tells me that they're going to nerf it into the ground. The other thing that makes me think it's not going to be as good as people probably want it to be, I have Stalingrad. I have a 16.4 maximum accuracy build on my Stalingrad. It's nothing even close to what I've seen from the people who've played it on PC. Shells going everywhere and missing destroyers, and it's a mess. It's a mess. That being said, I do really enjoy Riga, and I think one of the biggest drawbacks of Riga is the guns have too much pin, so they require too much armor. And in the game of World of Warships, there's not very much armor out there that is really ideal for those shells. Plus, every once in a while, it kind of gets a little cattywampus and it kind of goes all over the place. And you're not landing near as many shells, and then therefore you don't get as much damage. Things that have a 20-second reload, Riga. Petro's probably going to be around 20 seconds. Stalingrad, around 20. They have to be really accurate in order to be good. If they're not accurate, I don't even need to say it. Okay, I just quickly wanted to come over here and look at this. This is PC. Yes, this isn't quite accurate to us here at Legends, but it's going to be very, very close. So 220s, 6.3 max AP, 55k HP. That's pretty much all I'm looking for here. I will say there's one thing that this won't tell you. These guns are 360, so that's actually really neat. I'm going to enjoy that. I won't dive any deeper into it. I'm just putting this out there to see if I'm right down the road, basically. But I have a very strong feeling that it's going to be really underwhelming. And the problem with that, it's not that I want it to be OP. It's the amount of silver that it requires to fence out a tier 8 ship. I mean, the amount of time required to get that silver is pretty astounding. So we'll have to see. I'll remain optimistic. I always wanted Petro to come to the game. If they would have brought it in at legendary tier, then I would not be saying any of this. But it's just the fact they brought it at tier 8. I just see some really shady shit on the horizon. That's all I'm saying. But thanks for clicking on the video. Hope I informed you of something. Tell me your opinion in the comment section down below. Stay tuned after the video for any other extra links. You might want to go watch some other content. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Peace.